Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. In this video, I am reviewing the Hindi web series Tanaav. Friends, I don't know whether this is a good trend or a bad trend. I watched it time and again on Amazon Prime Video. Initially, the web series is released. Half of the episodes are released. Later, every week, one by one episodes are released. What this makes is it makes you lose interest in that particular web series, because with every week many web series, many movies are coming on the OTT that you would want to watch different things and at a stretch, especially in the web series like Tanaav, where there is a lot of tension and action taking place, the chases, the high octane action sequences, and the war between terrorists and special task groups, or the army you can consider as. The premise has been set up. The characters are interesting. The story is molding in a very good direction. You get a very important point and you get stuck, because at that particular point you have learned that you have only watched half of the web series and the rest of the episodes are coming next week. Just like Amazon Prime, I don't know whether it has happened already on SonyLiv or this is the first time with Tanaav. I came to learn that it is a 12 episode web series, but got to watch only 6 of them. The other 6 will be released week after week, one episode after the other, I don't know. Or will the other 6 episodes will be released at a stretch next week? Not sure about that. But the point where the story stopped, there I got disappointed, because I have to wait for the other episodes, the story to unfold in the other episodes to come, maybe next week or week after week. Having said that, friends, Tanaav started in a very good way, very good note. As I already said, it is a tried and tested formula. Many times the story of Kashmir has been explored on the screen. The tension between special task groups or the military operations and also the intelligence operations, the army operations, especially against the terrorist attacks, existing terrorist or an impending terrorist attack, to abort that particular mission, how they plan, how they execute, how they take it forward, the cat and mouse game between the army and the terrorists. These things have been the tension and the tension atmosphere in Kashmir, the conflicts going there on, the people of Kashmir having different ideologies, the sufferings of the people of Kashmir being ground between the army and the terrorists, the language they speak, the side they take, their sufferings, the impact of these mini battles, regular mini battles on their regular life. All these things have been explored many times on the Indian screen in the form of movies, web series, serials, etc. etc. Tanaav is another addition to that particular genre, but the story, the premise, the treatment it has been given to the story of Tanaav is simply superb. Until now, until 6 episodes, the story is interesting. In the first couple of episodes, the incidents are created, the story is created, the premise is created, the characters are built, we are shown with different characters, and we are introduced to a terrorist named as Panther, who was supposed to have died or have been killed by the army, but suddenly that name resurfaces. We learn that Panther is still alive and he is walking into the marriage of his brother, possibly in a disguise. This information of the intelligence helps the special task groups to conduct a mission. They too go in disguise to that particular wedding ceremony to capture the terrorist or possibly kill him. For that, they recruit an officer who was previously working with them, Manav in this particular instance. And how does that mission go? How does that operation go? Whether it is successful or not? Where does the story head? What is there to this cat and mouse story? All these things you get to see in the first 6 episodes. First 2-3 episodes, as I said, creation of story, creation of a plot or the base of the plot, creation of characters, introduction of characters, and some high octane action sequences. And in the rest of the 3 episodes, again the cat and mouse between the terrorists and the army or the special task groups. Sometimes the special task has the upper hand, sometimes the terrorist has the upper hand, and there are some flashbacks, some subplots, a revenge story, a cafe blast, and a lot more things happening, a lot more events happening. So I loved a couple of episodes there. The first marriage episode, the operation which takes place there, it builds up a lot of tension. Lot of tension has been built in the different episodes, friends. So that is why the screenplay is smart, the story narration is fast and engaging. You are engaged with the characters and also with the story narration. The same old story with a different treatment, plenty of tension moments, intrigue is there. The thrill component, you are thrilled, the thrill component is there, which keeps you engaged in the story narration. That is why you are hooked and booked. That is why at the first instance you miss those 6 parts which haven't come. Highly engaging, I should tell. The action sequences are simply superb. There is a hospital episode that is also fantastically choreographed. There is a chase sequence that is also simply fabulous. Couple of chase sequences, in fact. First, when Manav hunts down the terrorist or chases the terrorist after that marriage episode, and second time it chases from the hospital. So like this, you have plenty of frames wherein the tension is built. What happens, what will happen now, what will happen now. So the intrigue, the curiosity factor is built. So now we need to wait and see if the other remaining 6 episodes also go in the same strata, go in the same tempo, whether the template will be maintained, whether the tension will be taken to a different platform, whether the action sequences will be more, who will win, who will lose, what will be the collateral damage, what will be the impact on the people of Kashmir. Looks predictable, but how the treatment has been given in the next 6 episodes, how interesting they will be made, it is a point of interest to watch those episodes. The interest has been definitely generated through these 6 episodes. The recipe has been served, the starter has been served. Tanaav is a remake of Fauda, an Israeli TV series. I have not watched that series. I have read that the impact of Fauda on Tanaav is very high. The baseline plot and the story in which this Tanaav is progressing is similar to Fauda. Manav is the pick of the web series, though he looks drowsy with his drowsy eyes and sedating face. Sometimes it frustrates, but it is also the other aspect of calmness, sereneness, and also that intimidation, that anger, that frustration, which he shouldn't be showing, should be concealing within himself. But that anger also sprouts out very regularly. The anger, the intimidation, the aggression comes out of Manav's serene character time and again, and it is very interesting to see the transition between different emotions and expressions of Manav, how he tries to conceal but cannot conceal and hide certain things in him, how he is a man of action, he wants to be quick, go there, capture, kill, destroy, so he is a man of action. But the situation demands a controlled aggression, but sometimes he is forced to take some decisions without even having a patience to hear. So where does this land up? Where does he land himself? In what positions of danger he lands himself and his colleagues? So the character of Manav has been scripted in a good way. Why does he have the conflict with his bosses, with his subordinates, difference of opinions? A man struggling between his duties and family duties, duties for his special task group and also duties for his family, the conflict with his wife, the time he is not able to give to his kids. So he is a central character around whom the story is running. Arbaaz Khan's role is also good. Rajat Kapoor, Zarina Wahab, Satyadeep Mishra also have given good performances in the small roles whatever they get. Sumit Kaul as Panther is intimidating, good role again. So there are some other characters who have some small petty roles. They are also those characters also have been written in a good way. Each small character is important, friends, here. Be it that of Shashank Arora or Mir Sarwar, be it that of Ekta Kaul, be it that of Sukhmani Sadana and other characters. Well scripted. Sudhir Mishra is the director of the web series Tanaav. He has done a commendable job. And as the backdrop of the story has been set in 2017 Kashmir. And before finishing off my review of the first 6 episodes of Tanaav, I need to mention 2 things. Cinematography is simply brilliant. Cinematography, camera work is simply superb. Stunning visuals, beautiful locations in which Tanaav has been shot, exotic locations of Kashmir. It's a visual treat. Cinematography is of high quality and fantastic picturization of Tanaav. VFX is also good here and there. The special effects look like a little bit compromised, though simply superb. Action choreography, top class. Tension, superb. The thrills and the chills the web series provides, again fabulous. And the Kashmiri dialect and dialogues and the costumes provide originality to the storytelling. And last but not the least, the background music is fabulous and blends very well and gels very well with the story narration. To put it brief, Tanaav is all about the beautiful locations of Kashmir, high octane action sequences, and very important is those actors, the cast ensemble and the characters which have been created, the fast paced storytelling and good screenplay, and the tension which has been created, generated and uplifted in many frames throughout the web series with a fantastic background score and a brilliant cinematography is all about Tanaav. It's a visual action spectacle. Since the web series is not yet complete, for time being, I'll go with a liberal 8 out of 10 for Tanaav. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.